What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the forge. As you can see, I'm a little sweaty, a little messy, but been working hard on forging 3 knives out today. I got this cleaver I'm working on, as well as a paring knife and this that's in the vise, this carver. Hopefully I have this done in time for Thanksgiving, but other videos are being made on that. That's why I'm so sweaty. Right now I want to share a little something with you. I'm moving on up in the world. This little 1x30 Rikon is going to be no more, and that is because I have a Grizzly G1015 2x72 inch grinder coming. So I'm doing some cleanup of the shop here, getting my bench area clean. Since this is the lower bench out of the two, I'm going to put it over here because my ceiling is so low, hoping I'll have enough room for it. But I figured instead of just doing this without bringing y'all along, I'll show y'all the process, give you my first impressions, and maybe do like a build of the Grizzly just so you know how it's assembled. But I'm pretty excited. 2x72, moving on up. The grinding is going to go way faster. This Rikon did a good job. I have a review on that. Link it down in the description and put it up in the iCard, or this one, I don't know. Anyways, I have a review on that. Great beginner grinder for only 125 bucks, but like I said, we're moving on up in the world, and I want to get started cleaning this place up and putting that new Grizzly in here. So the first thing I'm gonna have to do, let me put y'all down here. There's an airplane going by. I don't know if you hear that or not. Let me turn my fan off. Like I said, I'm gonna be cleaning up. This is the low bench, so I'll put it here, which means I have to move this, clean this, move this shelf. I don't know where I'll put it. Put it on this side of the shop, maybe right behind where the camera is. I don't know. But I need shelf space in here. This place is so small, but gotta take that down. I've already taken all my vise and stuff off of here. I'm gonna shop vac. This was my hand sanding board, so I need to take that off. And how I'm gonna set it up, just so y'all see my thinking process. And take this board off, like I said. If you've seen the Grizzly grinder before, it's electric motor in the center. Then on the left side you have a buffer wheel, got an arbor for that. Or you could put any kind of wheel on. It's just an arbor coming off of 5/8. And then on the right side is your 2x72 grinder, and it doesn't look like the professional grinders you normally see that are about $2,000–3,000. This one was $750 after tax and shipping, and the contact wheel is pretty close to the workbench. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the buffer wheel, that's the type of wheel I'm going to put on it. I'm going to have that off the left side of the bench here. So it's going to be hanging over the edge on this drill press. That way I have some hand room, go up and down with the buffer. And then on the right side, since I'd like to use the contact wheel, I believe it's a 10-inch contact wheel, I might cut a hole just in the workbench here, just so I could use the contact wheel. And then the piece will go down through the workbench, and then I'll still keep this side intact over here and be able to use that. So that's my thought process. Once I set the grinder up, I'll see if that hole is a good idea. But I've seen a lot of people are able to use that contact wheel if there's nothing in the way. But it does have a platen, which will be up here, and it's a nice grinder. Definitely a step up from what I got, and it'll last for a long time. Not variable speed, which is kind of a bummer, especially for handle shaping and stuff like that. But I heard and saw that you could put a variable speed controller between the plug and the outlet. I'm not an electrician, so I don't know what it does. I don't know if it, I guess, lowers the voltage to slow it down or whatever it does. But I might look into doing that if I feel like it's not going to mess up the motor long term. So I'll make it variable speed, and I'll let y'all know if I do that. But yeah, that's the plan. I'll quit rambling and throw on a time lapse of me cleaning this mess up. This is a big box. All right, so it's the next day, so let's get building on this Grizzly and see how it turns out. Hopefully my roof is short enough. As you can see, I got my workbench cleared off. That's where it'll go right there. And I'll kind of bring y'all along with the build and see how easy it is to put together. It's a smaller box, but it's the heavier one. Let's see what's in this one. Instructions. Oh, it came with a belt. Oh, there's the hardware. There we go. I think that's the tracking wheel. What do I want to do before I take all these parts out? Maybe I want to get the motor out of the box first. Yeah, let's do that. That's a big one. All right, hey, that's a little bigger than I thought it was, but ain't bad. All right, let's see what we got in these boxes here. Just move that out of the way real quick. This one looks like a contact wheel. There we go. Little contact wheel for the bottom. Wheel for the motor, I think. Definitely gonna need the instructions. That's just a belt. All right, and this should be the platen and I guess some hardware. There's the base plate for the belt arm. Brackets for the platen, I believe. Some hardware. There's the platen. Let's open this first because this is interesting. Look at this platen. It's got like glitter stuff on it. I don't know the reasoning for that, but cool. Doesn't look like this should be too hard to assemble. There's the tracking wheel, and from what I've read and seen, let me get a shot here. The tracking wheel doesn't track too well, and I imagine it is because you can't really tell in the video, I'm sure, but it looks very flat. I mean, it's got a bit of crowning, maybe. I mean, it's pretty flat though, but we might have a trick for that. So there's the stuff that comes with it. Got your motor, base plate, contact wheel, don't know, hardware, platen, something, tracking arm. All right, I might need instructions. Usually not an instructions kind of a guy, but this is not something I want to mess up. This is not my kids' toys for Christmas. This is likely more dangerous if I screw it up. That's a lot of hardware. Where's all that stuff? I don't feel like I got that much stuff. Unless, you know, maybe it's already in the arms. You know, there's a lot of pieces already screwed in and a lot of spots in the arms and stuff. So maybe it's including those. Let's be hopeful. All right. Looks like I might need an Allen wrench. Didn't come with one. Gotta go get one. This goes here. Oh, I got it on the wrong side here. There we go, like that. Slide right in like that. Tighten these two down, and this third one on this side. That'll tighten down the arm bracket there. Okay. This slides on to the arm of the motor. Here's the rundown. I got the adapter on here, the mounting adapter, and you'll see on the adapter this side has countersunk holes for these screws and the other side's flat. So of course the flat side goes towards the motor, countersunk holes come out, and then there's a flat edge here which will be at the 10 o'clock position before you screw these in. So I was missing that piece. This is why I make the video, guys. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Alright, let's put it back together. There's that arm back on there, and then now we have these 3 screws that should tighten to the adapter. Make sure I'm lined up. Okay. So these 3 short screws, you'll see in the same bag as the adapter was in, there was 6 short screws, and that's for this whole assembly right here. That makes sense, so I can get the belt on and off. All right, so that goes there. No, the belt doesn't go on. I was thinking that was a wheel, but it's not. Okay. Belt will go over here. I know what I'm doing, y'all. Alright. So the pivot arm has 2 set screws you need with an Allen wrench. I don't know what size this is. I want to say 5mm. Oh, yeah, there it is, 5mm. So set those 2, and didn't show it, but in the bushing here, there was a groove in the middle of the bushing, so those set screws are designed to go straight into that groove. Now, let's get these out of the way since I don't need these. Just be careful when you're putting the contact wheel on not to, hit those threads too hard and damage them. If you have a soft hammer, this might be a good spot for that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we move on to the tracking arm. All right, fun stuff. Oh, these are for the platen. I'm hitting the roof. There we go. All right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to mount this, level it off. See how tall that is? Wow. I mean, I got plenty of space between the roof and here. I got, you know, about 6 inches or so. That'll be okay. Should have, oh, these knobs. Here we go. We got these knobs here, which will go right here, which will adjust the tracking arm. Show you what's going on here. There's this side of the tracking arm. I'm calling it a tracking arm. I don't know what they call it. But sanding arm is what they call it. Sanding arm makes more sense. But there's 2 holes here, which will tighten down the arm. And you've got a lock collar right there, so you can adjust the height, you know, exactly where you need it. Yeah, I'm just going to tighten these knobs down and move from there. Where to put my Allen wrench, y'all? There it is. All right. Oh no, this is a bigger. I knew I should have took 2 of them. All right. This looks like it takes about a size up from what the set screws took, so gotta get another one of those. Any extra tools I needed that didn't come with the set, I'll put it in the description so you know you have everything. But so far it's a 5mm Allen wrench, and the next size up from here, I don't know if this would be, that would probably be a 6mm. I don't know if they make halves or not, but just loosen that enough. Keep the washers outside. And this one right here, the platen bracket, and slides right on like that. So this can adjust the tightness of your platen. We'll just put it about halfway for now. This glitter stuff is annoying. Golly. When you're organizing your shop, you feel like you lose everything. So I broke down, went and got a 6mm. Manufacturers, why do you do that? A 5mm and a 6mm, just make them the same. All right. I'm gonna loosen them on this platen here. Goodness gracious. Golly. There we go. All right. Golly, I hate glitter, man. I mean, that's not glitter, but that's what it looks like, guys. It sticks to you. Ridiculous. All right. Hopefully I wasn't in your way there, but it's got enough play in the slot to go left and right, and you know, make sure it's perfectly parallel with your belt. See where we're at right now. It's pretty cool belt there. Motor. Just some specs real quick. Here's a shot of the sticker. There we go. Hopefully you can get that. But it's a 1-horse motor. Takes 110-volt single phase. 1725 RPM motor speed. 3600 FPM belt speed. And wheel speed will be 1725. Max wheel size is 10-inch. I'm thinking that looks like an 8-inch wheel. Let's measure it. Yeah, it's an 8-inch wheel. I could have sworn it said it came with a 10-inch. Maybe it was a different model and not the Grizzly. But okay, that's an 8-inch wheel. But you can put a 10-inch on here, it says. Okay. And the bore is 5/8. So anytime you get a contact wheel or buffing wheel or sanding disc or anything like that to put on the other side, make sure it's a 5/8 arbor size. All right, so there's fun facts about the Grizzly there. All right, what's next? The rest arm. Here we go. So we need, I guess I need to take this apart. That is where this arm will go, right here. So inside, between the motor and this wheel bracket. I'll need one of these. Okay, that's the first piece, and then the second piece, I'm assuming, is the next step. Yep. Second piece will go here. There we go. Let's see, I think that's the last step. Putting the arm on. Secure the tool rest, test run. All right. Before I test run, I need to tighten down this contact wheel. So I got this crescent wrench. It's adjustable wrench here that to tighten it down. I don't really know what size nut this is. All right, so assembly's done. Contact wheel's tightened. Set screws are tight. These are tight, tight. All right, so let's turn this baby on. It works. That's actually really quiet. My 1x30 is way louder than that. That's cool. That's fast too. Can't get over how quiet this is, y'all. Oh my goodness. So, I think I just heard the brake. It takes a while to cycle down, but no big deal to me. I like that. Let me compare the sound. I'll put you in the same spot here. Let's compare the sound. I'm going to turn on my 1x30 here, out of frame. If I got it plugged in, yeah, I do. Listen. It's so loud. Let me turn this one back on. It's way lower, quieter. Not as high pitch as that one is. Most of the sound is coming from the shaking, my metal shaking shed. Wow, I like that. So there it is, in all her glory. Thanks for hanging out with me. The video's getting kind of long, so I'll break some of this finished product up into other videos and let you know how it's coming along, and do a first impressions kind of thing. Let you see me do my first grind. I'm pretty excited. Stepping up from this 1x30 is gonna be awesome. So y'all have a blessed day, blessed week, blessed year. See y'all in the next video. Bye.